Welcome to the Bill Hansen and Gypsy Williams Show. I'm Bill Hansen, and what we're going to do here on this channel is help you turn your wedding dreams of sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows into a celebration that you will cherish for a lifetime.
Bill Hansen has catered over 10,000 weddings starting back in the 1960s. And at the age of 74 years young, he's not retired, he's refired. His South Florida weddings at Villa Woodbine, Biscay Museum and Gardens, and over 500 other venues are the most sought after by those with very distinctive tastes.
Thank you for the nice words, Gypsy. Gypsy is a TV star, and she is an expert in turning your visions of sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows into a wonderful, wonderful wedding. Her whole life, she has lived weddings. If you're excited about your wedding, what we're going to do for you on this channel is we understand that your excitement can turn into confusion, worries. You can even feel overwhelmed by everything that lies ahead. So you're on the right channel right now. You learn how to create that dream wedding that will, let's face it, it'll give your guests oohs and ahs. You will be the couple of the century.
Each week we'll bring to you wedding expert who will share with you all the inside secrets as to what can make your wedding one that will be actually produced by a lifetime memories for everyone to envy all over. We want to help you make your wedding special by keeping you updated with all the latest trends in design, culinary, craft, cocktails, music, entertainments, and all the little things that couples tend to often just forget about.
So over the last 80 years of our combined wedding experience, of course, 70 of those were mine and only 10 were for Gypsy. But we have basically seen the good, the great, the bad, and the ugly over our time in the business. A few quick stories from me. Some 20 years ago, one of my brides had her dress stolen from her car 3 hours before the ceremony. And you know who stole the dress? It was the groom's former girlfriend. I've seen a bride in tears sitting on a chair trying to finalize her guest list and her seating chart. This was like 2 hours before the wedding. I came in and helped her. One bride actually had a planner that she hired, but she didn't want to let her go when she realized the planner was incompetent. So rather than let her go, she hired a second planner. I've had an ecstatic bride who was so happy with her wedding that she dragged me out on the floor to dance with her, and she had a stogie about a foot long hanging from her mouth. And I've also seen a very serious bride who, quite frankly, put me through the ropes when we were planning our event. She was always very serious and very detail oriented, which I am too. But the night of her wedding, I'll still recall her on the dance floor twirling like a ballerina. It was one of the most memorable nights of my life.
Well, you mentioned about story about a dress, and I got to tell you about one that we dealt with. So it's Saturday morning, and the bride realizes, oh, I don't have my dress. She calls the bridal salon. She had not gone in for her last fitting or anything. And you know how it is. Sometimes people do cancel or postpone their wedding. So the bridal salon wasn't bothering her anything. So she realized, I don't have my dress. Call the bridal salon. In the meantime, the lady who does the alteration lives far away, maybe 45 to an hour away. The bridal salon, the owner literally gets in his car, drives all the way up to pick up the alteration lady, takes her in a van, takes her van, drives her back down into town almost for an hour, like going through every red light, breaking all the speed limits and what have you, to get her into her dress, while the lady of alteration is sewing in the last minutes all the little details and what have you. And she walked down the aisle, maybe 15 or 20 minutes behind, if I'm not mistaken. So that's one of my dress stories. There's so many others as well. But there's another one that deals with weather and how sometimes you don't take into consideration. It was a very cold December. This is up in Tennessee. And the bride, the wedding was at her home. The reception was down the hill. Up the hill, we were going to go up for the reception. Well, all of a sudden it had rained and rained, and it was cold and muddy. Well, all the catering cars couldn't move up. The trucks couldn't move up. So we had to think very quickly. And how we solved that was we called a rental company, got all the SUVs that we can locate, had all the catering equipment, everything brought up the hill for the reception site. Then after the ceremony down the hill, we brought everyone up the hill through the SUV. But again, it's with our expertise and all the folks that we bring on to the show, you're going to learn how we can, on a turn of a dime, turn something that could be a disaster to a beautiful experience.
Gypsy, that's wonderful. I've gotten very tired just listening to that whole story about up and down the hill, particularly as a caterer. I know that drill. So basically the bottom line in our business is, as planners, we never let our clients see us sweat. Curveballs come in all shapes and sizes during the course of the planning process, as well as during the course of your special day. So our goal is to help you deal with those as things progress. And I think over time, you're going to look to Gypsy and me as your trusted guides, your trusted mentors. So here's the bottom line. Subscribe to our channel, number one. Share it with friends. Like us if you do. Unlike us if you don't. And email Gypsy and me at contact@billhansenmiamivenues.com. If you're a vendor and want to appear on our show, we'd love to have you. And if you're a couple with a question, we're here for you. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.